Hi guys, so today we're going to show you a quick tutorial on a 10-inch bob. For those of you who don't know what a 10-inch bob is, it's a lob, but I prefer not to use that word because I think it's a bad word. I'm going to use some unique sectioning in this haircut. Start the haircut from the front. It's done all bluntly, and I go through and I cut my lines pretty quick and pretty precise, so I don't have to keep going back over them, which I did not need to do in this haircut. I did not need to go over them after the blow dry. Everything was pretty much as blunt and sharp as it could be, and I do explain a few of the sections and how they are a little bit out of the box and why I use them. So if you have any questions, DM me, shoot me a message, whatever, any which way that you want to contact me. You find me here on Instagram, and I'll be happy to talk about my process, what I do, and how I do it. Oh, and one last thing. We shot this in landscape, so you gotta flip your phone. Sorry. I mean, how do I start? Do I say hello to a camera, or do I?
You started right.
I'm saying hello to a camera. Yeah, we're just having a consultation. We've been going over so many things. We can't decide how long to cut it, how short to cut it. Do we keep the bangs? Do we not keep the bangs? But we have fine hair here, so we're definitely going to keep the line strong. We're going to use a blunt line to keep some more heaviness. And my suggestion here on the finer hair, which kind of sounds a bit counterintuitive, but is actually the way it goes, is a bigger bang section. For the way that I like to start haircuts, I like to start where the biggest change is going to come, and the biggest change is going to come in the length. I started with my center parting, just kind of standard, straight front to back. But I'm going to section off from the crown straight down to the back of the ear here and get the front of the hair separated from the back of the hair. We used to call, a section like this a headphone section, or, I don't know, radial, whatever you want to call it. In this case, with Asia's hair, it's a little finer, and it wouldn't be too hard for me to do in one section. But for the sake of this, for this little tutorial here, and for somebody who has thicker hair, maybe less layers in their hair, and you're having a harder time doing it in, one or two sections, my sectioning here, what I do is I'll section off the hairline, and then I take from the round of the head, I'll take another bit of the section so that I can see some more of my length that's coming from the back, and I'm able to use some of the longer hair that may not be previously angled. It shows me how my connection is going to be when I come behind the ear. I use parts of the body as reference points as to where I'm going to cut at. So we already talked about using the collarbone, and that's where we're going to start our line at. And since Asia has two collarbones, okay, she's we have one on each side that we're able to use as reference points. Did you know that? You have two collarbones.
I just want everything.
Make sure that her chin and her head is just in a nice neutral position. Neutral. I. And I'm going to cut with the tension of my comb. Collarbone. And actually I could feel my comb just sit right on it. Stop laughing. Blunt. We are blunted. The front, using the collarbone as the reference, it came out even because she's symmetrical. I'm asymmetrical. So to continue on through the back, what I'm going to do is take diagonal sections from behind the ear and pull a few around. that creates is obviously a bit of a shorter to longer line straight to the back center, which we'll have on the other side, so we'll have that rounded back. You can come back through afterwards and square that right off, so that we then have a square front and a square back. We squared off the back, and I picked some lengths from behind the ears here that both matched up and squared off the point. Pretty simple. So basically the way the shape will come out, if you were to like comb this all out in the 360 degrees, is you'd have like a square front, you'd have a square back, and you'd have a slight corner over top of the shoulders here. Nobody wears their hair out like this, so that corner never really gets shown. So that's why I choose to do it this way. It's a bit of a unique sectioning pattern. It's a bit of a unique way of going about these haircuts, but Asia likes it. She told me so.
I do. I like it.
So we're going to move on to the bang section here. We're going to make this a little bit of a bigger bang section. So and everything else taken out of my way. You can see I'm coming to the lower half of the higher recession here, and I'm coming off of my center parting at the top of the crown right here.
Depending on the answer, I'll order another one.
So that'll be my bang section. I personally like to cut the bangs where they lie and shape them by hand. I don't use a lot of over direction the bangs. I don't use a lot of guessing work. I like to look at the calyx. I like to see where they lie. I like to break the bang section down based on the growth patterns and cut that shape directly in. Again, using references, you know, say eyebrows, corner of the eye. It's looking amazing already, just wet. Strong, healthy. Just blown out. That is the first shot, wet cut, blown out straight. I don't think there's really anything you can do to it. I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's pretty solid. We will check it though, and we will show you the finished product. Look at those bangs, they have not been checked yet. I just blew them out with a mason. Bye. Now let's take a picture, send it to your Instagram.